Welcome to Pocket Pod, Animal Crossing. Johnny Five's alive. Woo! Episode 95. There's Joey Bowie.
That's me.
Roar and Leash. Bring in the stylings of me being totally off.
And me.
I don't know, guys. I nailed it this week.
I know she
got this.
Joelle said, I got this. Let's do it. So we're all
I think
over
I'm
the
the
place.
most awake in the room. That's all I have.
That's pretty
going for
cool.
me.
I mean, it's a good thing.
Am I dreaming?
It's all a dream.
I'm honkshoeing. That was a honkshoe. It's a hardcore honkshoe.
It was a good honkshoe. It's a little like combination of a sweet little like pig snort.
Wait, I think Kevin would approve.
Oh, Kevin,
Our
he's
dear-
my best
our
bud.
Dear Kev. Yeah.
Little Kevin.
Kevy.
Little Kev.
He's sticking with. I don't. Even after I get to 35, I might just keep him around with me.
Why not? If he makes you happy, that's all that matters.
So charming.
What's even the point if he makes you happy, right?
Right? I know. Come on, guys.
What is the point?
If it makes you happy.
It can't be that bad.
It can't be that bad.
It's true.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Welcome to episode 95, where Johnny Five
It's a
is
good
still
year.
alive. It's a good year. It's a good
95.
living with you. Oh.
That came out in 94.
Oh, my bad.
I think.
It was really popular like those 2 years though, so
You mean in your heart? It was still popular.
sure, fine.
Did you like it or did you like it?
It's a good question. I don't know.
Oh.
What do we do here? This
We talk about things.
are we
Animal
Animal
Crossing.
Crossing? Do we want to talk about some stuff in the game?
I think that's a nice.
Why don't you tell me?
Is that a thing we should do?
Why don't you tell me? Why don't you tell me? Why don't you tell me?
Why don't you tell me?
Why don't you tell me?
Okay.
Why don't you tell me?
What's new?
Pussycat. Whoa, 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 whoa.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a week.
1 week.
It's been 1 week since our last episode, plus a day.
Plus, it's not too long. It doesn't feel like.
Summer.
When I walked in
Wait
in
till
here
it's weekend,
today.
summertime.
This is like Mad Libs.
Mad Libs.
You all just like leave a blank and I'll fill in with whatever I feel like at that moment.
Sounds great. I like this
If
game.
it was my nephews, it would just always be butt
Or fart.
or fart.
Butt fart.
Butt farts.
butt fart.
Queen of butt farts.
Playing with the queen of butt farts.
When I first walked in here tonight, I said to Sarah,
Hi.
has it only been a week and a day? Because I feel like it's been a month. So this week has been a month.
What?
It's been a long week, 1 day. For Joelle. In Joelle's time space.
Oh.
It felt like a long, long time.
Yeah, it's been a long
Long
Are you saying
time ago.
it's been a while
It's been a while.
since I could?
Feeling those laters. Wait, is that a
I'm
different song?
feeling those lighters. Yeah. No, I was going to go there. You beat me to it. All right. Let me open up these announcements so I can actually remember what the heck's been going on for the last week and a day.
Give you I know we were doing the Isabel's Tranquil Tea Room garden event.
Oh, so that had started when we last met.
Had it started?
I don't know.
Was it? It was like on the verge of starting.
That
I
started
might be
on
wrong.
the 4th.
Don't fact check me.
Which was a
Which would have
Sunday,
been
Saturday.
after- yeah.
Saturday.
Oh, ha ha ha. Saturday.
That would have been Saturday. So it had not started yet.
Yeah.
And now it'll be over by the time this episode airs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I missed like the first whole day.
first whole day.
I feel like I maybe did too. I don't know. It's been
I
a
was
weird.
like, oh, we're doing that. Oh,
Been a while.
great. I have to pay attention.
Right.
Again.
I know it's more demanding than our sweet little collecting events, which
Yes.
is a
You'll have
little
to pay
low-key.
attention if you want to, though. That's kind of how I feel these days about this.
That's a very good point and consistent for almost all all Animal Crossing events. You don't have to play them.
yeah,
It's true. I play them leisurely.
yeah.
Leisurely leash.
In whatever
Leisure-
as long
leisure
as
leash.
it makes you happy, it can't be.
It can't be that bad. So why the hell are you so sad?
I know. I was most excited for the green chairs in this particular event.
They're great.
I like them. They got that mod thing going. They look really cozy, and they got that Higa mod thing going.
Oh my gosh, Joelle. You know I've been thinking about Higa. Especially after we'll talk about some more of these.
We'll talk about some other stuff that came out.
Ooh,
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
can't
yeah.
wait to talk
Higa
about.
were the name of a new friend. What kind of animal would Higa be?
Oh,
the
the coziest.
coziest.
They would be. They would definitely have a sweater of some sort.
you
They
It would
Be
be
a
like
fluffy.
it would be like a full knit.
Yes.
Be like a large knit sweater.
Chunky
like
knit.
Really
it would be
chunky knit.
cable
Oh.
knit sheep. I feel like what we need. We need some more male sheep.
Oh,
We
yeah.
only have
Rams, as one might.
as one might call it.
No,
I
boy
guess
sheep.
Ba ram you boy sheep. So yeah, because we only have is Pietro our only boy sheep?
I think so. The rest are ladies.
Ram.
Lady, but ram sheeps.
Yeah.
Gonna ram
ram
them.
So Higa would be a really puffy sweater wearing sheep.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
colors would he be?
Creamy. I'm envisioning the sweater would be like
Cream and
Warm
and, like,
colors.
the knives
Yeah.
out,
Like
cream
a
cable
warm
Oh
sweater.
god, just knives out, like just the picture.
Ooh, there we
Yeah.
go.
Oh, those colors.
Sure.
That swatch.
The swatch.
The red, brown.
Slample those.
Orange.
Little orange, a little like tweedy.
Crimson.
Kind of like, some crimson.
Crimson.
Or like that
Crimson
terracotta
and
color.
Is it Crimson and Clover? Is that what the song is?
Yeah, it is.
Crimson and Clover.
crimson and clover. Over and
version?
over.
That was from the Joan Jett version.
Oh, cool.
Obviously.
Obviously.
my
The best
mistake.
version.
My brother met Joan Jett.
Really?
I bet she was amazing and cool.
She was in Charlotte
Wow.
doing like a show, and she came to his Starbucks when he was working there.
That's
How
super
cool is
cool.
And he
that?
saved the $1, probably because he was thieving it up.
Nope, it was a token of this wonderful memory.
It was a special dollar. Wow, and it was back in the time when people paid with money, not cash.
He's
or
gotten better.
card- or
Cash?
He's a much better
cards.
person now.
Do you guys remember
Aw.
Cash?
What's that? Johnny Cash?
I was literally so excited the other day when Nick went to the ATM and took out money. and I
Oh,
was like,
cash. Like physical cash. I
Not
was really
some guy
trying hard to
named
like
Cash.
place cash because I was like,
Johnny?
my friend's dog was named Cash, but you
Oh,
don't really know
man.
him.
No, yeah, no.
And then I'm like,
I mean, like that
Sarah?
the dirty paper.
other Sarah?
You used
Cash
to
money?
exchange things for it. Yeah.
For goods and
I was
services.
Goods and services,
confused,
yeah.
like where we were going with
Anyway,
that.
remember Cash?
I do. Tell us what your story
For
is.
physical dollars
Sir
and cents,
Nicholas.
yes.
No, my only story was just how enthusiastic I was when Nick went to the ATM and handed me a $10 bill after he came back, and I was like, "Money! It's real and tangible." I forgot all about it.
Wow.
It's in my wallet right now, just waiting
in
to
your
be
wallet?
used.
$10.
A $10 bill.
A $10 bill.
You know how you sometimes get like surveys in the mail? It pays
Nope.
to like open those up because I got a $2 bill in it.
I did get one from, I forget who it was. It was
Nielsen
like
will always give you $1.
I did get a $2 bill one. I think it was for the Arbor
But I think it was
Society?
maybe it was I don't know, it was something.
It was very cool. I was excited because it was tree related and they gave
I
me
was
money.
mildly
don't know
offended that they
surveys.
required the person to fill out the survey being the oldest male in the family. I was like,
Whoa.
go F yourself. But
Was
also
this
like
when you were a kid? Then?
no, this is like recently.
Yeah, we
like
got
I
one-
have a $2 bill upstairs.
What kind of place is the oldest male in your family in 2019 or 20, whatever year it is?
If they had that
That's some real
requisite in the one we filled out, I definitely don't. I don't think that was there in the.
Okay, so I don't know if ours was maybe a different one. Anyway,
It could have been a different one.
long story short, I said, "Here, Jack, fill this out. I'm taking the $2.
That'll show them.
is mine.
My money. You fill it out."
I did the service of opening it for you and
I don't
telling
feel
you
good
to fill
about
it
that
out.
at all.
That's right. I always fill them out. And then the Nielsen, I'm not
I-
eligible for
Yeah.
Nielsen because I work for a media company.
I always wanted
conflict
to be a
of interest.
Nielsen family, and they never invited us.
They invite me multiple times.
Wow.
And I'm like, I still work for a media company.
or I think we like filled out a survey once, but we never were like selected after that.
Oh, wow.
But they give you $1.
A whole
I'm sure my
dollar.
mother kept.
So
that
you should
dollar.
open it up. Save the dollars.
Yeah.
And then like some random company gives you like a nickel. I think it's like a charity.
Oh, they'll a dime. A
March of Dimes
puts
gives you a dime.
Yeah.
Someone gives you a nickel as well. I
March,
don't know who
it must be the March of Nichols.
Nickels.
I mean,
The
obviously.
Prance of Nickels.
The Prance of Nichols. I wonder, what does the Prance of Nichols say raise money for?
Oh.
Something else that is
Well,
worthy.
it can't be babies.
Horses.
Oh, because they prance.
Yeah, there you go.
Prancy horses.
Specifically equestrians, actually, not horses.
Oh, I see. Fascinating.
Raising
The
money
Prance
for-
of Nichols.
Wait, what's the difference between equestrians and horses?
Well, the
Equestri-
human.
equestrians were the people who ride the horses.
Oh.
Presumably. I think that's correct.
That's what my understanding was when I said that.
I think so. Because I
True
also
or
went
not?
there. If it's not true, then I was also under that impression, so we were both wrong.
Because I
we could both
didn't
be
say
right.
equines, because I think that would still be horses.
Yes, there you go.
I said equestrians, which are the people that ride the equines.
Well, the important part is here, Prance of Nichols.
The Prance of Nichols.
Prince of Nichols.
Prince of Nichols.
Saving
Prince.
equestrians and horses.
He's the champion of the event is the Prince of Nichols, who could be male or female.
That's right.
I like it.
I like
it.
And anyone can answer their survey.
Yes, that's why we're not going
As
to
long as
exclude.
it comes in the mail, which I don't get. Apparently, I don't get these things.
Or maybe you'll
do
get one
you,
soon.
and
Oh
you're
my
just
gosh.
throwing away $2 bills left and right.
Because Nick is the one that looks at the mail, it just goes right in the trash, and I don't know it.
This is actually what's been happening the whole time. Nick sees this survey and it says open $2 bill inside, and
Open
he's like, "Yeah,
for
right."
the oldest
into
mail in the
recycle
house
bin.
only. And he's like, I don't want to open it, so he throws it away.
He's like, "This is exclusionary, and I don't appreciate it."
Yes,
Into the recycle bin.
I appreciate. I like where this went.
There we go.
That's
so
what's
he's
happening.
looking out for the good.
That junk mail is real junk.
Oh snap!
But it's got money in
told.
it.
Well, now I know. I'll keep an eye on
She's
it.
not going to be. She shall not
Fun
be bought
money
off
that
by.
I plan on saving for a certain little person's teeth to fall out.
Aw, fun mun.
Oh my gosh, has he seen a $2 bill ever yet?
No.
Oh, that's
That's
very
exciting.
exciting.
I mean, he may have because it's not hidden very well in my room, but
if
like
he doesn't know about it, he's
Yeah.
just gonna.
Oh,
That's
but-
exciting. I remember $2 bills when I learned that was a real thing. That was a big deal in my life.
I had a very special one for my grandfather that I kept for many, many years.
That's amazing.
I have no idea where it is now.
Oh,
I either
It might
spent it
oh, that's fair.
or I
can
spent
spend
it.
my old coworker at Starbucks
Uh-huh.
would always, when he went to get change, he'd always get like a pack of $2 bills
Oh, that's
just to give to
adorable.
people, and people were like, I don't want them.
What do I
No,
do with this?
Like, I don't.
Well,
What am I
you
gonna do with
can't
this?
put it in the vending machine, so what's even the point?
You can spend them anywhere else.
Yeah.
But they're pretty fun.
They are really
and
fun.
it's
I
fun
would
that
have been
you know that you
delighted.
can get the bank like has them
Yeah.
on stock.
Yeah, you can still go. That's what blew my mind, that you can actually just go to the bank and ask for them. I mean, they might not always have them, but they
Right.
do.
It might
And you
be,
can also
keep them.
request
it might be
them.
like a special request now that they have to like, well, come back in a week and I'll have it for you.
Yeah, that's fine. I would accept
We
that.
need a delivery of $2 bills first.
$20 in twos, please.
Yes. I like a stack of twos, please.
Fresh stack of twos.
Anyway, the other one thing that is new this week in the game is the not cozy, what is it?
Snug celebration.
Wait, what?
that what you're talking
That's the overarching event.
Yes, that's the
Sure,
overarching
yes.
event.
It's
We might have already started that one. I can't remember that
I
started.
don't know. I don't know anymore. Well,
No, I think that was new because it was so that's the overarching.
that started on December 31st, it says.
Oh, so that was it. Wait, yeah, we didn't meet before. Well, nevertheless, that's ongoing.
That's ongoing. What I was going to say is the wall and floor collection.
Yes,
And
let's talk about
within
those.
that collection is this delightful knitted wallpaper
Yes,
and flooring, which if I could afford it, I might buy it.
I'm not going to get any of it, but I really like it.
Yeah,
Right?
that's kind of where I am. I do.
really
I
like
do have
those.
some leaf ticket savings that I might.
I don't,
because you used them for good
because
things.
I totally didn't get to use them.
Oh no, you didn't get to use them.
No, my bud.
What? He broke the sacred
he
trust.
Broke, he broke my trust again.
Oh no!
He bought some
Oh,
really
bud.
worthless fortune cookies.
No,
Um,
I'm so sorry.
and I think he also. Oh no, he definitely said yes to
That dress?
completing.
No, just kidding.
Yes to the dress.
It was
He
some-
said yes to the dress. He did in a
It was-
roundabout way because it was probably like Dress Island that he said
Oh,
yes to for 12 leaf
no.
tickets a pop
Oh
to
no!
complete the whole thing. I'm like, I don't remember finishing these islands.
Oh no!
And they were like all done, and I was like, I was like, Dad, did you do
And
that?
You were
And he's
so
like,
close to getting
yeah,
your-
because I wanted to get all this stuff. And
You
I was
even
like,
oh
okay. But I did get my snow, so that was
Oh, you
fine.
did?
No,
Okay,
yeah, I got
that's
my
good.
snow.
So
but I
Oh,
had-
because that was what you were saving.
yeah, but I
for.
had like 150.
you were building up a fresh collection. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So he bought two garbage
Yikes.
fortune cookies, which I can't even tell you what I got out of them because they were like the garbage ones that I don't care about.
It was like the brie cookie or something.
It was
terrible.
not great.
Yeah,
Yes, it was the brie cookie.
because nothing from that cookie is at all
Is that
interesting.
that's the shop?
the boutique,
It's the
Yeah.
bluey
shop, yeah.
one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a disappointment. I'm sure there's. I mean, to me,
Some people like that cookie. I've
Okay.
seen enthusiasm out there.
that's good to know.
It is just as we say, or as I say, as we say in my world, not my jam.
Not my jam. Also not my jam. But I mean, I can appreciate. I'm glad people like it.
In fact,
for
that
you
cookie
guys.
is a particular annoyance to me because I can't get past level 1 of the Happy Homeroom on that one because it's such a stickler. You can't use any replacements. You have to have the exact items.
Yeah, I dislike when that happens, and it seems very unfair because there's always something that it's like this would be a great equivalent, or sometimes
it's not available to you.
Well,
sometimes it's available
like,
and then doesn't
all that's
work.
available is like a gym locker. And like weird stuff that wouldn't make sense in a boutique. So no wonder Lyle doesn't like it, or Lottie, or whoever.
I did pass. I think I passed them. Yeah, there's one where like I was like, oh, the gyroid case should work in this
it makes
application.
Sense. Yes.
Nope.
It's not
It
available.
doesn't.
I know, yeah. I definitely use that. Like things that cost lots of muns should count.
Yes.
That one was super annoying. And I even have one of the 2 items it requires, or 3 items.
And you really can't get anything?
I
You can't even get a 1?
I can't get a single star. Or coin,
That's so
or whatever
frustrating.
It is.
Yes,
it's the
you're
only
clutching
one
the coins.
that's happened
medals.
to. I guess that's happened one other time. But yeah, it's a stupid cookie. Or
Well,
at
anyway,
least
I
Happy
got
Homeroom.
those.
Oh,
Good for you.
Slowly working my way back up. On
Working
the leaf
it.
front.
You can do it.
I've decided that I'm not going to spend any more. I say this now.
Yes.
But I'm not going to spend any more muns on fortune cookies.
Gotcha.
As evidenced by my 8 dresses, flurry dresses.
Oh my god! I can't believe you got the
heartbreaking.
8th flurry dress. Whatever I ever said about that stupid skirt and those sneezing trees.
Yeah.
I never had 8. I'm so sorry, Leash.
Yeah, that's no joke.
I was
a
like,
lot.
ooh, a $5,000 flurry cookie. I bet it's going to be another freaking dress. And it was.
And there it was. Well, now you can have every single camper in your campsite wearing that ugly, stupid dress.
Oh my gosh, I know that was exactly what Leisha's goal was.
Right? Right? Got the dilly boppers and the green
And
robes.
it's a cute dress, but not 8 times over.
It's less cute when you
And also, I still haven't gotten like several of the other things. I think
Right.
in the
There's worthwhile
kit.
things that are still again that whole thing about
you
not
probably
earning.
still don't have the chimney house, right?
I don't have the number 1, the big prize,
Yeah,
the
I
5-star.
Oh, the little like kind of
I can tell you
chapel-y
what
thing
else
with
I'm
the
missing. I'm
spinning
missing
around.
something else too.
Tommy
Yeah,
and
like
Timmy.
the tower with the Timmy
Yes.
Tommy thing. Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen anybody with that in their camp yet.
I don't know.
It's weird because some of the other items, like what is the one that we both got? This the sauna, the hot springs bath. I've seen a lot of people get
like,
that.
so many people get that?
I don't
right?
know.
What's the deal?
I thought they turned up
Corn
the
nuts.
corn nuts.
What's the deal with corn nuts?
I don't know what is the deal with corn nuts.
I don't know.
What is the deal with corn nuts?
But I feel like that one was something that seems, and it might just be maybe more people bought it. That more people bought the cookie.
I don't know.
Feel like I see so many people that have it. I'm like,
I know.
or maybe I felt like it because I got it, so I felt like people were lucky with it.
I just thought it was so random that how many people got it on the first try or the second try.
It
or
did
whatever.
seem like a lot.
It's very weird.
I only have one winter. Really? I only have one winter village cottage. I have a winter village stage, angelic wings, 2 paths, 2 benches, 3 holiday trees, 2 white berets, 8 angelic robes. I'm still missing the winter village tower and the cottage with chimney.
Well, you have everything but the top 2. That's happened to me on some cookies where like I've gotten a million of all the stuff below and never got the top 2 items.
Right, I'm looking at you, Hamlet cookie, with that not getting
Yeah,
that slide.
Hamlet cookie.
But the angelic robe has the exact same percentage, supposedly,
Well,
as the beret holiday tree
mean,
candle
it's
bench
random.
and
It's
candle
true.
path.
Randomness does mean that it's
But it's like,
unfair.
no.
Randomness is unfair.
Going back to, hey, wait, we have an old complaint.
Yeah, that's right.
They should have a cap.
Yes,
No
once
one
you reach
should
a
ever have
certain
more than a certain number of these items, and some items that you can't wear more than one of, they should absolutely
or
not
trade
be-
2 for 1.
to trade them in, I feel like the trading thing would be the absolute
would be great.
ideal.
Yeah.
But I understand they don't want to do that. But maybe if they
you could
just
trade 6 robes for 1 chimney house, right? Something
be
great.
for sure.
Because
Oh my gosh.
6 robes literally equals 6 cookies. Like
I mean,
that's
you have to think about all
reasonable.
how many leaf tickets that would have been, assuming like 3 of these were from $5,000
Bell
5,000 bell cookies.
Sure.
I'm like, what am I talking about?
50 leaves or 5,000 bells, but
But
yeah.
still, I spent. I think I bought 2 boxes.
Or the occasional
own.
like free one if you earned it from a goals event or something. Yeah.
Oh yeah, is anybody finishing that goal?
No,
the last
Nope,
phase of
we
goals.
got 24 hours left on that thing.
Nope,
and
it's not happening.
It's just literally not
I
happening.
it's
stopped.
not
I
happening for me
stopped
either.
trying.
Yeah, well, no, I didn't even try. Once I like realized I was like 100 away on both the
fishing and the- yeah, that was a big
I was
total.
like, this isn't happening.
I think it would have worked if I was consistently playing and just fishing a lot every day. But it's just like, that's so much fishing to have to do.
It
And so much
really
bug
is,
catching.
and it takes
I
a
also don't need
while.
another
and,
camellia
like,
cookie.
and
Because
same with
I
like
had a lot of those.
the bugs and like I can't.
I just don't want to. Yeah, it's like it's literally too much work.
It's like too much of a chore. I think if it was something I was still enjoying, it would be a different matter. But it's like, I just don't even do it really.
I also
So there
am,
is
like,
a
super
threshold
low on
to
honey.
like Joelle likes task based things, but there is a threshold to what Joelle will do.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like, and that was it.
Yeah, like I'll tell you, like I don't mind catching fish. I really hate catching bugs. Like in this game, I don't know. It's just it's
You're
it's
like
just,
Blathers.
It's so tedious.
Do you like the surprise of not knowing what the fish is when you're fishing for it?
Well,
'Cause
I
there's
just
a little bit of
like that the
element of
fish
surprise?
regenerate faster, and with the bugs,
Oh,
they
that's
just
fair.
don't come back. And I'm just wandering around Bug Island. Also, there's 2 different islands I could go to when I fish.
That's a
so
good
there's
point.
more variety. And with bugs, no variety. When you catch all 5 that are present in that moment, sometimes you have to wait
don't
like
even come
minutes
back.
before more come back.
Yep.
And it's stupid. Because I don't hate the catching. I hate the like I'm too
waiting.
impatient. That the shells thing too. Like when we have those shells events, we have to keep collecting shells, and they didn't regenerate, and you're just like, I'm just wandering around looking for shells that are
aren't
only on
there.
one island, and they're not there.
You can't. Yeah, it's not like you can go to
and
another one to
and I
check
don't
it
have
out.
time in my life to just be like waiting around. So
Yes,
I
too
just
much,
gave up on that
man.
one. It's too much, man.
That's too much,
Man.
man.
I agree.
So that's really all that's new. Nothing at all new, basically. It looks like in the picture for the wallpaper and floors.
Yes, tell us about
there's
that.
some fun little teasers of
Yes.
fishing coming,
Right?
And I
especially
assume
those
that's the
cozy
fishing
ones.
event based on the name of the fishing
okay.
event.
What is the name of the fishing
I
event,
think
Joelle?
it's like
The cozy? Is it the
is
cozy,
it
knit
or
fishing?
knitted or something.
Okay.
What did it say? I'll find it in just
Let's
a
look
moment.
it up.
Just a moment.
Look it up.
Yeah, it's the
Joelle.
knitted fishing tourney.
Ooh.
And so I was like, I wonder what that means. And then I saw the picture and I was like, that's what that means. So in the picture, it's really cute, like knitted furniture. Everything
Right.
looks like it's made out of sweaters.
It looks like, yeah, it looks like one of them is like, I think it's Goldie is like sitting on a pile of knitted cushions.
She's just sitting on a pile of little like hacky sacks or something. Or like
Sitting on a pile of hacky sacks. You know, Goldie doing her usual thing.
when I never heard this term before and after. Just when I was a kid, we had this thing. It's basically an ottoman, but we called it a hassock.
Hassock.
Have you heard this term before?
That does sound familiar. Like a tufted
It's like-
cushion.
yeah, and it's literally just an ottoman.
Sure.
I never had heard the word ottoman before. I only knew this thing was called a hassock.
Have you heard of footrest?
That would be another great name for it. We also didn't call it that. It was called a hassock.
I
And
feel
it was
like I have heard
It was
that
this
term.
orange like vinyl, because it
Ooh.
was straight from the 70s, I'm sure, thing. And my brother used to use it as like a computer chair for a while, because his computer was, his desk was on kind of lower to the ground. I don't understand it, but yeah, I've never heard the term since. No one in the world has ever called that to my face.
I just look at to your face behind your back all the time.
Yes.
But I did just look it up, and it is number one definition: a North American noun that is an upholstered footstool or cushion.
So an
Excuse me,
ottoman.
or ottoman. Upholstered footstool or ottoman. I substituted cushion when I looked away from my definition for a hot minute.
Got it. Well, I'm glad that word existed. I didn't just make it up, because it's not one of like Leisha's family words where it's just made up and only her family
What
knows.
do you mean?
I'm sorry. they're in everyone's
They're true
lexicon.
and real. They're the realest of reals.
So
One day I'm gonna find
like
real
mildly
words.
relieved that this is a real thing. Thank you for confirming, Sarah.
Ooh, the British definition says it's a cushion for kneeling on in church.
Oh, that's not the definition I was aware of.
She wouldn't have.
It never
wouldn't
came
have-
up in my house.
That's understandable.
It's also bigger than the ones that they have. Like I'm thinking it's those ones in like Catholic Church with like the kneelers, basically.
I'm guessing so, because I think when I think of a kneeling thing, that is
only Catholic churches.
yeah. As far as I know, maybe some other.
But so more in this picture, there's a beautiful rug
yeah,
made out of knitted
Can I
stuff.
see?
Let's see the rug on the ground.
I see what you mean. It does not. It is not part of the floor. That is not part of the
Yeah.
cozy knit floor.
Yes,
but it's lovely
I
looking.
noticed that. I was like, well, I'm not going to spend money on this.
If you're gonna get this,
Yeah,
Look at
if I'm gonna get
that.
this cool thing, I'll just put like a
It does
really
look
simple
nice.
floor underneath
Yeah.
it and call it a day. There's a knitted 2-seater couch, which is really only seated by one. Bunny's right in the
a
middle.
love seat.
Thank you, a love seat. English.
lovely love seat.
There's a basket of knitting material. That would be called
For fun-
yarn and knitting needles.
I'm going to invite all the
ours that we
kitties
have?
over.
Oh, they would have
the
so much
kitties.
fun. I could see Punchy and Bob just hanging out.
That's
It'd be so
perfect for
cute.
kitty day.
Yeah.
When's
Little kitty day
cat
camp.
Day?
When's cat day?
Catter is every weekend.
Yeah, Joelle, when's cat day?
I don't know. I just remembered that we had that last year.
We did? I didn't remember.
Do you remember we got
I had
the
my
calico
picture of-
cat hat?
Yeah,
For the,
that's when we got the
cat.
the
The hat.
hood.
Oh, that's right. The
And
first
it was
cat
for
hood.
Cat Day.
Cat day.
I just don't remember what time of year it was.
It was something specific about the sound of the number, that it sounded like mew, like new, I think in
Yeah.
Japanese, and I cannot recall what it is. So, listeners, you might
cool.
remember
That's
better than
completely
we do.
unhelpful.
I know.
Hey Google,
I'm just
when
saying.
is Japanese Cat Day?
I'm just saying. I remember the correlation. I don't remember anything else.
It's Saturday, August 8th, 2020.
Saturday, August
Oh,
8th.
it's so far from now. So
That's-
far away.
For some reason,
far
I thought
away.
it was on the other side of the half year. I thought it
Oh
would be
gosh,
like in
that
the
was closer to
spring
us.
or-
It seems so
or
like
winter.
wow. August seems like so far away, and also like just like
It
yesterday.
just happened. I agree.
Right? I agree.
This has been a speedy year.
Anyway, that looks all really pretty. So
It
the
does.
knitted
I'm
event that's
excited
coming
for
up
it.
probably in a couple days.
Do you think they'll have little like knitted looking fishes? For
Have you seen the
us?
picture for the fish?
Like
No.
Yoshi's Crafting World.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Little woolly boops.
I'm getting the Yoshi's Crafted World just from the vibe of that one picture.
Oh, you mean? I was like, you're getting it to play.
Yeah,
on
you
your
are.
Switch?
I
Okay,
should say
cool.
I'm getting the vibe.
No.
of
I
the Yoshi's-
gathered.
Words are hard,
Oh,
friends.
gathered.
You're fine. Gathered.
I'm gathering.
Gathered.
No, I don't have Yoshi's. Although, games are on sale right now for $42 instead of $60. Like all the
Whoa.
all the big $60 games. They're
Oh my gosh, does that mean
presently-
Breath of the Wild? Wait, Breath of the Wild might have already been discounted.
I don't know.
Horses,
I don't know a lot of things.
What's Breath of
You
the
can
Wild
see
about?
one of the fish.
I
here.
imagine horses.
Oh, it's a Zelda game.
Is it about horses?
It's not a knitted fish. You can
Oh, it looks like a glowing like orange blue fish.
see. Yeah.
Is that weird? Or an orange
let's see.
angelfish?
I'll see.
It's in the thing.
No. I see from Joelle.
Must steal my phone in order to see the thing I'm talking about. It's just one little fish. There's nothing to see when you
It's
click
just
on
like
it.
orangey looking.
But there's
Butterfly
if
fish
you, in the loading
tang.
screens, they have like the different pictures in the loading screens. One of them shows all three fish.
Oh.
Like in a little teaser in a
I wonder
loading
if I
screen.
might have seen that, and I remember
probably
thinking
have.
those must be the fish that are the next tournament.
Yeah, one of the fish is like this like beige sort of textured fish.
One of them looks like the arapaima. Is that right? Like a big, but it's like pearly white. Am I imagining that? I could have dreamt it. Maybe
Someone
it was
on
real.
Facebook in the big Facebook group I'm part of,
My big face.
may have called it an empanada. So that actually makes sense.
Empanada.
My daughter
That's
calls
fair.
edamameids.
And a mermaids.
Oh my goodness, that's
I love
cute
that.
and a half.
I love that and a half.
Mermaids. I want shumai, and then a mermaids, and a mermaids.
That is the
Oh my
cutest.
gosh,
I
Edda
guess.
mermaids.
We'll have some Edda mermaids.
I think that's
sounds
all that's new, Sarah.
delightful.
Am I forgetting anything?
Oh boy. I mean, all new in the game, but we could talk about the exciting revelation of new news for winners and chicken dinners.
Who's a winner?
That
is the winner.
That is new news.
It is new.
So as I teased in our Facebook group, one of 3 pocket potters. Who
could it be?
Who could it be?
The special
Who could it be? Who could it
bear
be?
bag lunch bag.
Bear bag.
Bear
Bareback lunch bag.
It's a bear bag.
It's a bear bag. It is. It has the bear face on it.
Bear
That's what I've
bag
been calling
mountain.
it. It's a bear bag.
I noticed they called it. I thought it was interesting. They referred to it as a tote bag when they talked about it
but
again.
there's
I was
no
like,
handle on
yeah,
it.
it
looks like
I
a
think it's too
lunch
small.
bag.
It looks like a lunch bag. It looks like an insulated
The
lunch
big
bag.
fold over. It's a lunch bag.
Unless they decide to change the design.
I don't know. The picture I don't think changed in between all this stuff.
Really changed
But anyway, what was exciting was that one of us
Yes,
did
it was
win,
exciting.
And I will tell you, it was not me.
And I will tell you, it was not me.
And I will tell you, it was me.
You were the one in the fish.
Leash won.
Yay.
It was funny because Leash was like, I won. Did you guys win too?
I know. The way Leash said it would make me think, oh my gosh, maybe I
Did
won.
I legit
Go back
like,
and double
and you
check.
sent us the screenshot. So I went to that
Yeah.
URL. I typed that URL in just to like triple check.
Yeah.
And had this big giant error message.
Well, what was
on
weird
it.
is it just popped up in
Yeah.
in your thing like a normal
That's so a regular announcement.
and
Oh.
you could have missed
Those
it.
are easy to miss. Yeah.
But I did learn that if you go special leash, if you go to the messages
special.
you are special. If you go to the messages for you, remember that thing that we don't have anything
there's
in?
never been
there's
anything
something
for
in it
us
for
in
you
it.
that you can
Wait,
review
what?
it. Remember that there's like a little
If you go
thing
to
on your-
notifications and
Yeah.
you go to that little icon in the bottom,
The
that's
little
just
Pete?
for you.
the little Pete. The little Pete.
Little Pete's in there.
Yeah, little Pete still have. But yeah, I thought that was pretty exciting.
I'm gonna see.
Yeah,
I don't believe you. How do you know that? You don't
looked
have
it up.
it
because
You're correct,
the
mine is
people
still
on the
empty.
internet shared it. But yeah, I still have Question Pete.
I'm gonna see.
Question Pete.
So I
also
to-
have Question Pete.
You go to notices.
Look at my little Question Pete.
You go to notices, and then you go to the little head shaped button at the bottom.
This?
It's a little for you.
Small letters written on the back.
For you.
For you.
It used to be Pete.
It's
Look, this is what mine looks like.
It is still Pete if you're not
still-
lucky enough to win something. What does yours
Mine
look like?
says Pocket Camp Club Tote Bag Winner Notice.
Can I see it?
Yeah. It
It's
looks
official.
Like that.
Leisha's
It's
still
a real
a winner. You're
thing.
still a winner. Whoop,
And then you
whoop.
click on it and
Aw.
it says, thank you for participating in the Animal Crossing Pocket Camp Sweepstakes.
Woo. Sweepstakes. That's the
See,
one. The sweep.
Easier than
sweep is-
contest.
Yes, smart. Good job, Pocket Camp.
Congratulations, your Nintendo account has been selected to receive. Yeah, and this is a notification that came up. Like, it just looks like this, like a normal
it's
notification.
easy to miss and
Yeah.
not. They didn't put a picture of the bag to kind of entice you to read it. Yeah,
Nope.
very understated.
And the only reason that I knew to look was because who won in our thing that I knew of?
Gabby won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh,
Congratulations,
I guess
Gabby.
I'll check too. And then I did. So I won. So I was like, oh, I guess a lot of people win.
Oh, I like that Leisha assumes, well, if I won, then it must just be everybody's winning, which is so sweet.
But it's true because I never win anything.
Oh, well, good. I'm glad you got a fun
I remember
thing.
they said the odds were pretty solid, like when they first announced it. I don't remember what it was, but they definitely said like one out of something would win. Or
Well, it's like 10,000 were shared
Maybe that
between
was
the
it.
U.S. and Canada.
maybe that was it. Maybe I didn't do actual math or whatever.
But you just figured that's
I
probably-
remembered thinking it was like, that's a lot.
That's
It could happen.
There's a lot. Oh, I've got a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance?
But it is pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, so Leash, you didn't have to do anything. Did you have to like accept anything? You didn't have to.
Yes.
You did have to say, I accept these
So
terms. I give you my information.
Well,
You have to
so
give them
it
your
had to go to the URL
address.
Oh, gotcha.
and confirm that
Yes.
I did in fact win.
You're a real
and then
person.
I had to like put in my. I think I had to put in my email address or something. It had to like
confirm,
link to my
probably.
Nintendo.
That makes
like they
sense.
had to like make sure that I was the Nintendo person.
Sure.
I think.
Yeah, that makes sense because
But-
that's through your account
And I
that
think
you
I
have
had to
that
put my
club.
mailing address or
That
something.
makes sense.
Here's an important question though: did you have to, as a Canadian resident, correctly answer without assistance of any kind, mechanical or otherwise time-limited mathematical skill testing question?
No, I wish I could. I would have done
That is a legal thing in
Yes,
Canada
because it's to make it so it's not completely. It's like adds an element of skill to it.
Yeah, I
that's
guess.
It's a
why they'll-
contest.
Yeah, so they make it. I guess
It's
they
a
do make it into a
sweepstakes
contest. Even their sweepstakes must be contests.
Well, so what do you have to do for that?
It was a math equation.
like so part of that like acceptance process was they were given some questions.
Yes, and
Or a
apparently
question.
a lot of people. I saw people sad online because they answered it correctly, but they took too long to answer the question. Also, I want to follow that up with
So they
to
don't
say-
get the tote bag?
So they don't get the tote bag. And also extra unfair for poor Canadian friends because they say most of the time it's a very simple math question. It's just like, what is 1 + 1?
Right.
It's something very basic because it's not really trying to stop you from winning. It's just to confirm and just like to fill out this
Yeah,
like
what's the
legal
goal to
portion.
confirm?
It's just to make it legal for Canada. It's just like this weird little loophole in there. Not loophole, but a little regulation. So it's usually a very simple basic math question. And this was actually something that was more complex, like a line equation. And these
Like
folks
you just solve for X?
For X, yeah.
and they were trying to
Solve for
as far
apple.
as I understand that they were a lot of people were saying I really wanted to get it right because I didn't want to miss out on this
Yeah.
prize because
Right,
they were
so
really
they were taking
excited.
their time to
they were
confirm.
taking their time and,
And
they
they didn't know. Did they not know it was time limit?
I think they
too?
didn't realize that it was such a short time limit.
That is so uncool. What did they give you? Like 1 minute or something?
I don't even know, but it
That's-
seems very unfair. And I felt really
very
bad for them because
unfair.
it's like how exciting to be selected and then the utter disappointment.
Just kidding. You didn't solve a math problem fast enough.
Right?
Oh, that's like your game that
I know.
we play.
It was like it would have been me and I would have been so sad. I was like, but I got it right. Well, too bad. You're too slow.
Well, like, so what happens to that extra inventory for the
What
people
if
in
you're not
Canada?
good at math?
What exactly? That's like another thing they were saying that it's actually literally unfair or
It's
legitimately
discriminatory.
unfair.
Or yeah, like what if you have like dyslexia or like some
Right.
other like
Or what if you're just
challenge
not,
for that
like,
sort of thing?
Not good at math.
Yeah.
Or just not good at math.
Yeah, and if the math isn't as simple as like 2 + 2 is 4, like
I think that's what these
So
folks were having an
unfair.
issue with because it was very unstandard for
yeah.
so who
Canadians
gets
who were
to pick
used
the
to
question?
I guess Nintendo must have done it, but perhaps they didn't understand.
Maybe they didn't know how easy, like, what the actual convention for this is really, really easy, you jerks.
So, they sabotaged their poor Canadian fans.
That is mean.
So
I know.
Do they have extra?
I know.
Right, that's what I'm wondering. Well, like, what happens to the extra? Maybe they sweepstakes other people? Or?
I mean, as much as I would love to get one of the Nintendo bags, I kind of hope they just re-invite those folks to...
I hope it's specifically Canadians or just those people.
To those people who had initially won. I would love them to get another chance to be like, okay, now answer this. Sorry about that, guys. We didn't understand why we had to do this as Nintendo.
Yeah, we're sorry.
We thought we were supposed to make this hard. We just thought Canadians were all super math geniuses.
Smart. My understanding is that you guys are all engineers.
Right.
So I gave you an engineering problem.
Or maybe...
Whoops.
Maybe math is just easier in Japan.
Like that's they're just like
way better at it.
This is a 1 + 1 = 2.
They're like, this is it. It's so easy.
They didn't want to insult the Canadian fans.
I have to assume there's like some person in Nintendo Canada offices that was part of this process, right? Like they should have at least consulted with someone locally.
I know.
Right?
I feel like that makes sense because otherwise, how would they have even known about the? I mean, surely they had to know about the regulations.
You have to know about the legal regulations in every country you're putting a sweepstakes.
Oh my
in,
goodness! Either way, it's
bonkers.
It's a weird situation. Yeah. So I'm thankful that Leash didn't have. I know Leash would have enjoyed a fun math problem.
I would have liked it.
I know. She would have been like, "Oh, like, amazing! Yes. I get to prove myself."
But what a bummer that would have been if you like also took your time and then
Yeah,
right?
It's true.
Because I would
want to know all the rules before starting.
Yeah,
I know. I feel like this requires. It just seems too many surprises involved. In this thing.
I'm a nerd. I love math. I really do. But like in that situation, you better believe I would take my time.
I would check my work. I would solve for X and then put X back in the equation. Make sure it solves up. Checks
all right,
out.
X is 6. Does 6 still work? Right. Yes. Bust out a calculator. I would do the whole thing.
That's what I didn't understand about people in algebra. Like, how could you like? I just didn't understand how you could not get 100.
Yeah.
Like for algebra.
Like just go back.
It's so what Leisha's saying is it's so hard to be smart. You guys don't understand.
It hurts me to watch people be less smart.
So dumb. So very dumb.
You just but like I don't understand how either you would in algebra in my mind you would either fail because you don't know what you're doing or you'd get 100. There's no in between.
What if you rush? That's in between.
What if you make a mistake?
But you check your work.
Not if you're rushing or don't know you made a mistake.
Yep, there you go. So these are with it.
I get what you're saying, Leash. On the other side of this, lazy people. Me.
Okay.
But either way, yes, thankfully that wasn't required for the Americans.
Yeah. Well, if Americans, come on, we know us. If we had to fill out a math problem.
Can you imagine that going through Congress that would need to be a thing for
maybe that would be a good thing to have the Congress need to, or
even the
candidates
president
for anything.
The president, yes.
Presidential.
Please perform this not so complicated math problem that would be very complicated for someone that forgot.
Well, he is a genius.
Be educated in anything and doesn't know how to pronounce words. I'm done here.
I can't fault people for not pronouncing words correctly because that can be a regional thing.
It's true. I also pronounce you're being very generous.
Mr. Mozzarella.
Molto bene.
So before we go to the next thing, should we take a quick break?
Yeah, let's take a little break.
Everyone be quiet.
Cool, that was a break. We did
that was
it.
Fast break. Was that a candy bar by the folks at Hershey's at one point in time?
Take 5.
But was there also a fast break?
Maybe. Was that the competitor to Take 5?
It's like the
Kit Kat bar?
The volcano to the Dante's Peak of candy bars.
Yeah,
is that what you're talking about?
Oh, or the Deep Impact to Armageddon.
Yes. Now we're talking the same language, Joelle.
Or the Prestige to the Illusionist. The Illusionist.
Oh my gosh, I love the Prestige. That's a great movie.
Or Ants to Bugs.
Yeah, Bugs Life.
Those were very different as well. They were both
Nemo and Shark's Tail.
Oh my gosh. I forgot that Nemo. Were Nemo and Shark's Tail around the same time?
Yes.
That's so weird.
They're all like back to back. There's another one too. I can't remember.
Osmosis Jones and not Osmosis Jones. The other,
Space
and Inner
Jam?
Space. That was very far apart. And
I just watched
related.
the trailer for Space Jam like recently, and I'm like, oh my god, that was so. How is that a movie? Like it was really terrible to watch.
Really?
Yeah, it didn't like.
Come on and jam.
It was really painful to watch that trailer like all over again. It did
Wow.
not look like a real trailer.
You're saying it doesn't hold up.
No.
Was it because of the live motion and animation together that looked weird? Or just bad trailer?
Just all together, like not
Just
good.
bad experience
yes,
all around?
that, but also
I mean, it wasn't a good movie, so I can't imagine the trailer was particularly
And yet
good.
so well
And yet-
beloved.
And yet
Michael
I
Jordan
loved
was just
it
like
at the
not a
time.
good actor, and
Oh, yeah, what are you going to do?
it was painful.
I'm sorry.
It's like I would not want to watch that if I were a child today.
I mean, the problem with that is that you had all these actors that aren't actors performing
But
against...
Michael Jordan was very popular.
He was, but he was
So-
playing against nothing, right? Like,
Ooh, that's right. The monster.
last time I
Monstars.
checked, like, Bugs Bunny was not present in the filming of the movie. He was added in post.
Excuse me? Are you saying that Bugs Bunny isn't real?
What? What do you mean,
I'm only
Joelle?
a little bit certain about it, guys. I could be wrong.
What do you mean? I will say that Bugs Bunny's acting was top notch,
Oh,
I should hope so. He has
Professional.
decades of
but
experience.
it really just seemed like Michael Jordan was like talking to himself the whole time.
But he was.
What?
My
It really
mistake.
just seemed
My
like he
mistake.
was
Should I-
talking to himself and like doing weird shifty eyes, and I
Didn't know where to look. Didn't know where
Oh.
his marks
Really
were.
hard.
Oh, man.
It's just crazy.
That's a
Well,
big ask for a non-actor. It's a
The
big
thing
ask
is,
for an actor.
I don't know when they introduced the tennis ball solution to.
That was definitely around the Roger Rabbit time.
So this was after this came out after Roger
What's
Rabbit.
the tennis ball solution?
That's when they would use like a stick with a tennis
you
ball
had
to show
something
the,
to
the actor
interact
where to focus their eyes. I know, right? It's something kind of basic,
Wait, if
but
that was Roger Rabbit was before.
was many years before Space Jam. Yeah.
I'm pretty
Space
sure it was
Jam.
Roger Rabbit.
So there's no
I think so.
excuse.
There's no excuse unless
Michael Jordan.
They went cheap on Space Jam.
Maybe they're
which
like,
would not surprise me.
this modern
Because-
technology of
because Michael
tennis
Jordan
ball.
probably cost a whole lot of money.
You know who
That's
was in
also
Space
and they had
Jam?
no money after that.
Wasn't Bill Murray in Space
Yeah.
Jam?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
they spent all the money on Bill Murray.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, snap.
Maybe Brian Doyle Murray was somewhere in there too.
Maybe he
Have
was.
to go check that out. Do we want to? Oh, I have two quick
We'll
segments.
do some quick
And
segments.
then,
Do we have time
and
for
then I
quick
think we're
segments?
going to be out of time at
Okay,
that point.
that's
I don't know, clock girl.
We'll be out of time once I'm done. So the first segment is our
called her clock girl.
clock girl.
It was also kind of derisive.
You know what?
Clock girl.
I wasn't offended.
Aw.
Whatever
It's
that's
like,
worth.
I don't have words.
Okay,
You're
that's what
fine.
came
Clock
out, lady.
Time's a ticking.
Time's a ticking. So the first one is do-do-do-do.
Do-do-do-do.
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-ba-ba-ba. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-do-do-do-do-do. It's the 70-day countdown.
Whoa.
And today, sail away,
Sail away, sail away,
ha ha, sail away, new horizons, sail away,
ha ha.
And today in the Nintendo UK store, not in the US store, as I checked, they released a bunch of bundles for
My
the new
goodness.
game.
Tell
But
me about these bundles.
there's nothing particularly exciting about the bundles except
Ooh.
for these really cute enamel buttons and bags.
Okay. Enamel bags.
Enamel bags, yeah. Enamel buttons and cloth bags.
Okay.
Both of those things are cute.
Are
So
they tote bags?
It's a
totes?
tote bag.
Totally
yeah.
totes?
Legit
It's a
tote
little
bag.
like
With
screen
handles?
printed tote bag with a handle.
Or is
Yeah.
it a lunchbox?
Do these
It's a tote bag.
Lunch bag.
do these have like the pattern repeat of the
It's not
Animal
a
Crossing?
pattern. It's
What
just
are
Tom Nook, Isabel, and
Oh, they're little faces.
KK Slider. Just the
Okay.
faces.
That sounds good.
In like in the New Horizons like green kind of color.
okay.
And then the little pins are the same faces. But
Oh,
they're
nice.
like enamel. So those are really really
sounds
cute.
really cute.
And they and some of the bundles come with switches, but they're not.
Not special.
They're not skinned switches. Yeah. So I'm not holding my breath for a skinned switch to come.
What about controllers?
I didn't see anything about
What
controllers
about a
either.
cute little Timmy and Tommy controller, one of each?
I did read somewhere, and
like that
I
idea.
don't remember where I read it, so don't count on this.
Your
but
eggs before they hatch.
yep, all that. I did read that there's something is going to come out for skinned switches in after Animal Crossing comes out.
I thought you were
like
gonna
in
say
June.
Africa. I was like, well, that's a weird
In
market.
May or June. I read something in May or June.
Okay.
That's coming out, but I don't know if it's Animal Crossing themed or what it is, or if it's just new models. So TBD on all that. But I
TBDs.
basically would not count on March 20th having
I really
Animal
wanted them.
Crossing
I
themed
thought they were going to do it,
devices.
especially because they've had so much time. Because they even had extra time for making Nintendo. We've been.
I mean,
so
it's
patient.
possible because they're planning like a new version of the device.
That's
that they're
true.
going to wait till the new device is ready, and then
did
they'll
hear
convince you.
I
'cause
don't
think
want
that's
a
the
new
timing.
version. I like my version.
Yeah, but I heard that they were
Stop giving new versions.
new versions. So they're talking about making it something like more powerful processor
and like better battery life, because I can tell you the Switch battery life not great.
for the original one. They even did one step up already.
Not the worst if you're not connected to Wi-Fi, though.
Oh, if you're just playing locally.
If you're just playing locally,
Oh, that's
it's not
good.
the worst.
That's
I
I often do keep it on.
I'm
the
always on
internet.
Wi-Fi. I didn't even think about that. Can I play some of the games on not Wi-Fi?
Yeah, you probably can.
If you have the actual game,
Like the cartridge,
yes.
not the downloaded game.
I don't know if you can play the
Oh,
downloaded.
yeah, you can play the downloaded game when you're off
Because as
Wi-Fi.
long as it's stored on.
Yeah.
All right,
As long as
interesting.
you're not
I'll have to try that.
actively downloading or playing in some online connected way. Because there are games that
Because
do that.
on our way back from Charlotte or to Charlotte, anyway, one of them, Des played my Switch like in the car
Yeah.
all the time, and he
Nice.
was like playing for a long time.
That's cool.
That's
Several hours.
good.
Several hours.
Yeah, I was
Very
able to play
good.
Goose Game for all of an hour.
You played Goose Game? Oh my gosh. how
I've already passed level 4.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
What, Joelle? You're a
Or is
champion.
it levels? It's like
Like
to
the
do
areas.
4. Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah.
I understood what you meant.
I'm doing great. It is not as hard as I was
good.
hoping it wouldn't be.
That's really good to hear. Well, because I was worried because I know that I felt like some parts could be frustrating, but it's
I mean,
like,
there have been a couple parts where I'm like, I don't even know what they mean by this. So I'll do a little quick Google.
Oh,
But I've
good
only had to
job.
do it for like maybe one task,
okay.
not like multiple tasks.
well, that's good. So it's
I
not
figured
super
out
frustrating.
all of the really big ones, like where you have to go
nice.
and collect a bunch of items.
My gosh, like putting things on a picnic blanket at the beginning.
Yeah, that one that one threw me off, but I was like, oh, I get it. and all the tasks you have to collect things and like put it in a basket or steal the slipper off the man who's reading a paper.
Yes, how adorable. So we're talking, in case you're not familiar, friends, we're talking about Untitled Goose Game, in which you
Yeah.
play a very bad goose.
He's a bad goose.
He's naughty.
Or she, actually.
They are very bad goose, and they are very, very cute and very sassy. I love that you can hide and
Such hijinks.
oh, so many.
And I love that
hijinks.
some of the solutions for Goose Game or for like the things on to-do list involve you have to like honk and scare people.
Yes.
Like that's part of the process.
Yes, it's true, and it is delightful.
Some tasks are like to like really upset like small children.
Yeah, but it's great. They get over it. It's
Make
fine.
old people fall down. It's great.
Oh
it's just
my
great.
gosh, it's pretty amazing.
It's fun being just a goose on the loose.
There's a goose on the loose.
Anyway, that's my recommendation. It's a very cheap game too. It's only $20, so if you're
worth
looking
it.
for a fun cheap game, go for it.
And the music is
and
really
delightful
delightful.
music.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad you listened to it with audio. I was going to ask if you actually had the music.
When it's
with
on the
sound
TV, audio's on. When I'm playing it
In hand.
offline, I turn the volume down on that.
I
So
gotcha.
I kind of missed it because if I'm not listening to the music, I'm also not hearing the honking.
That's true. the
But it
honking
does
is
like
charming.
vibrate and stuff still, so I
okay,
still get some
gotcha.
feedback. Anyway, Animal Crossing is coming out
Oh,
in
sorry.
70 days, and Goose Game is what you can play until then.
Yeah.
And then the other segment I had.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Were you gonna say something?
No. I'm sorry. I distracted us.
No, that's fine. I have a quick. It's a brand new segment. Brand new. The opening is. Bear with me here.
You got it.
I'm getting my Dido on. I wanna thank you for leaving us a review on iTunes.
Oh, what?
Get it, Dido? The thank you
I got
song.
it.
Cool.
The best thing of my life.
That one. That one. Thank you
Thank you.
for giving me the best day
Of
my
my
life, or for
life.
leaving us a review on iTunes.
Yay.
Just to
Be
be
with
with you.
For a second, I was like, is that the song that Eminem used with
Yes.
Stan?
Yes. Well, no,
Yes.
no, that was
That's a different one. It's
that was
the
a different song.
I know it's untold, I'm wondering why.
My eggs are
I
cold,
got out
that
of
one.
bed at all. Isn't
that the same song?
My
No.
window. It is the same song.
Oh.
And I can't see it all. And even if I could, it would all
It
be
is the same
great.
song.
But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
And it's the same song.
But they never
Damn.
do that part
Right.
in the
It's a
Stand.
Stan song. Yeah, okay, fair.
I'm like, yes,
We got there, guys.
This was a
I'm
journey.
like, there's only one real big Dido song. And it's that one.
Fair. Well, so we have received a grand total of 21 ratings now on iTunes.
Wow, guys, thank you.
We have not exceeded the 1 in the 3, 2, and 1 star categories, thankfully. All of the new reviews have been 5 stars, so thank you to those friends that have reviewed us. And the most recent ones have come from, we have... I'm gonna butcher your screen name, so I apologize right here, right now. I'm gonna say Jess Hai Chan, and she wrote, or they wrote, "I love listening to this podcast. It's just like talking about AC with friends."
Oh, we're your friends.
True. We're everyone's friends.
That's true. We do like talking about AC, and we were happy to have you as our audio friends.
And then our other listener, N. Brenna, wrote, "Great to listen to, great to learn about new going-ons. I cannot read, guys. In Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. Anyway, you both are wonderful. Thank you for reviewing us. And if anyone else wants to leave us a review on iTunes, steal your friends' phones and leave us a review. If you don't have an Apple device, if you just wander into an Apple store and want to leave us a review on iTunes,
right.
All of these things are options.
Just
give us some love, because that'll help people find us.
Yeah.
And as much as we like the iTunes reviews, we do not endorse necessarily having an iPhone.
Oh.
Nope.
Well, until we get sponsorship.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. This is not an endorsement for Apple. It just, unfortunately, the podcast world is run by Apple a little bit. So.
It got to start as podcasts after all.
I guess they can claim it because pod came from iPods.
Yes.
Before that, it was like audio blogs or something. They had a different name for it before podcast became
audio
podcasts.
blogging.
Yeah.
Those audio blogs do.
Them audio files.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so sweet. I like those reviews.
Yeah, it made me very happy. So thank you.
Thank you, guys.
And if you want to leave us a review anywhere else,
Guys,
Facebook is another place you can leave us a review. I think Instagram has a place to leave us a review. I think.
Wow.
It depends if we're a business or not on Instagram, so shrug, but
yeah,
give it a try. Yeah. Review us everywhere. Tell everyone in the world how much you like us.
Oh, we love it. It's so kind.
I love it.
Bow.
And with that, because I think we wanted to keep it a little bit short, and it's not that short, we're going to wrap up the episode.
Wrap it up, roll it up.
If that's okay with both of you.
I'm fine with it.
And
I'm going to pull up some birthdays.
I want to thank you for giving me the best day of my life.
So, happy birthday are in order.
Just want to
English is hard still. Happy birthday to Diana. She's our sweet dear friend. Yes. Happy birthday to you on January 4th. On January 5th, on Sunday, it was Roald's birthday. Happy birthday, penguin buddy. On January 6th, on Monday, it was Carmen's birthday, our sweet mod bunny friend. On Wednesday, the 8th, it was Pierce's birthday. Happy birthday to my dear Brosif Pierce. And then on Thursday, a very happy birthday to Connecticut, where there is so much to do. It is Connecticut's 220-something birthday. Math. Happy birthday, Connecticut. And no birthdays today. That's it. So with that, I would love to thank you to Jack Quaid Blank of Monkey Cat Studios. He's the best. He's our producer, and he makes the sound that you hear sound good, even if the words I tell you are nonsensical.